A heartbreaking gathering to remember San Antonio's flood victims.
In the last 2 hours, families and neighbors met at a candlelight vigil to remember the 13 lives lost. After last week's flash floods, tonight one person still remains unidentified.
KENS 5's Alicia Neaves was at tonight's vigil and witnessed powerful moments of unity. Alicia?
Two San Antonio nonprofits came together to make sure these victims are not forgotten and that the community doesn't grieve alone. It's hard to believe we're about to mark 1 week since floodwaters rushed through Bidle Creek right behind me. This is where the majority of the victims were recovered and their families' lives forever changed. The vigil started at about 8 o'clock this evening, and it began with the names. 13 flood victims, ages 28 to 63. Their pictures surrounded a circle of flowers at the foot of a wooden apex. Grieving loved ones and friends stood nearby. Families say they're still waiting for mental health support. Some are even on wait lists. But tonight, they tell us just being together helps.
It can happen anytime. I mean, our weather is crazy. We live in Texas, you know, so our weather changes all the time. So I think it is good to bring awareness that things can happen like this.
I always tell them, like, I'm sorry we're meeting on these terms, but it seems like people that you'll stay in contact with because nobody will understand the feeling. I've seen floods before and I've always felt bad, but I've never felt this feeling that I have in my heart.
I live close to the Bidle Creek, so I could imagine that it could have been myself, my husband, or my daughter, and it just made me shake. And the other reason is that I lost my son to suicide. And I know what it is to have your world be normal and then all of a sudden someone's gone.
I am so sorry for your loss, and your community stands with you to make sure that we understand exactly what happened and we make sure this doesn't ever happen again.
Families say they are now planning to unite in taking action, pushing for road improvements in the area that flooded. They say while it might not help their loved ones who died, it will help someone else. Mayor Gina Ortiz-Jones promised families tonight, we are going to get this right. Meanwhile, the Bexar County Clerk, Lucy Adame Clark, plainly said, we have failed you. So tonight it wasn't just about remembrance, but it was also about demanding change.